All right, excellent. Well, today's show is going to be an interesting one. Hold on here, I have to check my audio. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, let's bring it in just a little bit. I don't care if Windows has an update for me. Should have turned that off. But anyway, so yes, it's currently 5:43 p.m. There's a several second delay because just the way things work with YouTube and live streaming and stuff. My audio levels are looking good. I'm actually going to start waiting. I'm going to wait a few minutes, try and keep everybody entertained here. We don't have anybody watching. Okay, so yeah, I told everybody, I actually posted on Facebook for everybody to be here about 5:45. So I'm actually starting 2 minutes early. It's currently 5:44 p.m. Eastern time, and today's subject is Kaiju Box LLC. Oh boy, this is going to get a little bit messy tonight. Oh, I have one person watching. Excellent. Hello, person. Hello. Good to see you. There is a little bit of, like I said, there's a little bit of a delay between what I say and what goes on YouTube, so that's perfectly fine. So, okay, we're just gonna get that out of here. Okay. So one person watching. That's groovy. We're gonna get starting here in a moment. Actually, right about now. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Doc, as you know, because you're watching my channel, and this is Sludge Industries, and I'm Doc Sludge. Now, this little situation I'm going to be talking about has been boiling over for about, close to 8 months, 9 months, almost more, actually more than that. What I'm going to be talking about tonight is Kaiju Box LLC. Boy, oh boy. This was a great idea that just went south real quick. Okay. Now, Kaiju Box LLC is a one-man company run by a gentleman named Sal. Not going to mention any last names because we just don't do that here. And, except for Sludge, which is, stage name. Anyway. So, this company, Kaiju Box LLC, is run by this one gentleman named Sal. And it's basically a box, almost like a loot box or whatever, loot crate, sorry, that has several kaiju, or that's giant monsters, items in it. And I actually have links in the description below for my first 2 Kaiju Box unboxings, and a couple of things I'm going to be talking about here tonight too. Now, the first Kaiju Box was a success, absolute success. About $13,000 raised for the first box, and it was supposed to have an exclusive item in it. Now, this exclusive item was supposed to be this right here. This is the NECA Godzilla 2001 from GMK. Godzilla vs. Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, all monsters all out attack. It was supposed to have this item right here in it. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because something ran afoul over at Kaiju Box LLC, and right after the boxes were shipped out, we should have actually been notified about this, and we were not until, like I said, the boxes were shipped out, and we really couldn't get a refund. Instead of that really awesome action figure, we got this. This is a Godzilla body knocker. Yeah, a Godzilla body knocker. I'll let that sink in. What does a Godzilla body knocker do? Well, it's a solar powered little thing that goes like this. Goes like this. Yeah, goes like this. Goes like this. Yeah, goes like this. All right, enough of that. I was annoying myself there, so I know exactly what you guys are feeling right now. So, anyway. Yeah, that's about 9... It's hollow. It's... If it wasn't Godzilla, I would They've tossed it. Still here. So, you know, in my video that I actually have a link for down below, I talk about that and review that and use a flashlight. Okay. Now, the rest of the items in the box were as described. There are a couple of the they're random inserts of some classic Trendmasters Godzilla toys. I didn't get one. That's fine. Whatever. So, moving on. We hit Kaiju Box 2. Almost. Okay. Now, Kaiju Box 2 had a oh, yeah. I now remember now. I'm sorry. I've left it. I have my bullet points in the other room. Anyway, you see this right here? The claim was, through Kaiju Box LLC, was that NECA ran out of these. Once again, I will let that sink in. That NECA ran out of these. Well, hate to tell you, but about 2 weeks after I got the first Kaiju box with this, I was able to order one of these through Amazon, and it was directly shipped to me, not through Amazon, but through NECA for 20 bucks. And I sent a couple emails out, and they had about close to 110 left in their warehouse. So that's something for you to think about, just for you to think about. Now, I actually let that go, just getting this, because the rest of the box was pretty kick-ass. There's a lot of awesome, nice, cool shirts in there, some awesome little other things, which actually kind of made up for it, but it was just kind of a little bit of a letdown because, once again, we were told about this at the absolute last second. Which I know, honestly, because this figure is, well, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty hefty dude here. A lot of people are excited about this, and that was a letdown. But we would let it roll because the rest of the box was pretty darn cool. Now, the second box, we're supposed to have this is the NECA Shin Godzilla from 2016. Sorry about the monitor reflection. There we go. Aha. Sort of, kind of, maybe. I'm going to have to work on my positioning of stuff here, but yeah, this is a large figure. It's heavy, which is awesome, and it's the quality on NECA is actually quite good, except for the body knockers. And it's up there, but yeah. Bum bum. Oops, sorry about the mic slam. Bum. You see this? Yeah, SH Monster Arts Shin Godzilla will be reviewed very soon. So yeah, this is great. Oh, sorry, Tinkerbell. I scared away Tinkerbell with the action figure. Poor little thing. Okay, now, yes. This figure was indeed delivered with Kaiju Box 2, but there's where the problem lies. A whole ton of people didn't get their Box 2. That's not cool. Okay, this is actually why I'm doing this video right now, because there are some glaring issues that need to be addressed here. Now, the original box was supposed to be shipped before August of 2017. It was fully funded earlier in the year, and we were supposed to have everything in our possession. All of us backers. Sorry, I'm fighting off a sinus infection, so I gotta drink a little bit of iced coffee. No, this is not a product placement. I just like coffee. A little mini rant about coffee nowadays. Some gas stations, when you get the lid, it doesn't have a hole in there. And it's like, when you're trying to drink your coffee. Anyway, back to this task at hand here. Now, well, okay. Now, here it is. Oh, God, what month is it? Oh, geez, what year is it? Oh, my gosh. It is, I think it's March 2018? Ooh. Now, okay, so, it's March 2018. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Anyway, that kind of actually heads in the point here. Now, everything was supposed to be in our hot little hands by before August of 2017. Like I said, it is now March. What's the date? March 4th, 2018, which is, let's say September, October. Okay, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Close to 7 months late. That is unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. Okay? You know, I've dealt with a couple box companies. The first the first 2 box companies I dealt with were Nerd Block with the horror block, and I'll actually jump over them in just a moment. And one moment, please. Box of Dread. This is actually January's box. I made a boo-boo when I made this video. This is January's box. February's box is currently sitting in my bedroom, which we will get to. But this right here, this company right here, Box of Dread. Box of Dread. I want to compliment these guys and tell you, this is how you do a box company. Now, Box of Dread has got some really cool stuff in here, which if you take a look at the video down in the links, you'll see. Now, Box of Dread has had some issues in the past. Shipping issues, because it's a one-man operation. One dude is doing all this. Now, I think it's up to like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. But still. So, there were some late days and everything. Late boxes. But you know what? The gentleman at Box of Dread... No, this is not a paid promotion for them. I'm just giving you examples because I like Box of Dread. Now, the gentleman at Box of Dread would post on Facebook and send out emails saying that, you know, it's going to be late by a few days, you know, we'll fix it, or, you know, there's an issue getting a product for the inside the box, and so on and so on. So we knew exactly what was going on. And, you know, there were little tidbits and clues and everything, and really neat stuff about, you know, but their biggest thing was honesty. Honesty. And details and customer communication. Yeah, there's been a couple things where, you know, stuff fell through the cracks. But 99% of the time, they're on top of things. Okay? Kaiju Box? No way! Where the hell did you go for 3 or 4 months? You dropped off the face of the planet, Sal. You know, people have tried contacting you about where their boxes are. What do? You block them on Messenger. Or you just don't talk to them altogether. Or you disappear for several months again. And to piss people off even further, while they're still waiting for their boxes, you start another box, which is Kaiju Box 3. We'll get to that in a moment. Now, the reason why I'm involved now is because I've got a mouth and a camera, and I'm not afraid of anything with this company right now. You know why? Because I originally threatened back in August. I gave them an ultimatum of an ultimate date of August 28th before I get my box. If I didn't get my box at that time, I would make this video right here a lot angrier, a lot more to it, and then I would release it upon the world. Well, I talked to Matt Frank. He's a gentleman who is a comic book artist and a fantastic all-around person. I'm being completely honest here. For dealing with Matt Frank, who did some artwork for the Kaiju Box LLC, just being able to message him over Facebook, I have so much respect for this gentleman. Seriously, if I ever run into him at a convention or anywhere else in the world, I'm buying him lunch. I like him that much. And when I spoke to Matt Frank, he requested me to not do the video and just relax. Things will happen. It wasn't a scam. Okay, so that's what I did. I backed off, deleted the ultimatum, and like I said, I talked to Matt Frank, very sweet guy, awesome, talented, and he has so many like billions of points with me because he helped bring Godzilla comics back, working with IDW, and he's just a really good human being. So, huge points to Matt Frank, awesome guy. Now, coincidentally, I don't think it was a coincidence, after I pulled my video and I pulled the ultimatum, or excuse me, the threat of the video, miraculously my Kaiju Box 2 showed up. Cool. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. So, I think it was, I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but anyway, opened the box, did a video, really enjoyed it. Got the NECA Shin Gojira. You know, I would love to have, I'm going to upgrade the equipment so we can actually take a better look at these. Actually, I'm going to do a review of this pretty soon. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Okay, so this is going to be reviewed. So now I did an opening and unboxing for that box. It came with a Cthulhu hat and some pretty cool stuff, and some really killer shirts, which are good. So I was pretty much, that reminds me. I made a comment in that video about you know, how the box itself is excessively late, and that I don't feel like supporting box 3, because originally box 3 was supposed to be like poster themed or whatever. Oh, talking about posters and artwork, that just reminded me. There was a gentleman that was on the Facebook page who submitted his artwork to Sal at the Kaiju Box LLC for an art competition. Well, nothing came of it. There's supposedly this gentleman won the art competition, and the art was supposed to go into the box for us consumers, and it never happened. So that artist is understandably upset. So, Sal, just get off your ass and do something, please. Okay. Now, getting back to why I'm doing this video. Now, I've been kind of perusing Kaiju Box every once in a while. Oh, and step back. When I did that video, like I said, I made some commentary about how things aren't going well over there, and, you know, communication sucks, the customer service sucks, and people haven't gotten their boxes, which sucks. And now there were some little snarky comments made by a certain person over at Kaiju Box LLC about it, which is fine and dandy. I don't really care. Now, this going on several months. It's currently, like I said, right in the middle of the video. Always happens. So, I lost my shirt. Okay. So, basically what's going on here is that it's March. There are still people who have not gotten their boxes. There are still people who have not gotten their first boxes. Yes, the Kaiju Box from over a year ago. And people who ordered it over in different countries, that I am unsure if they have gotten their refund, which they were supposed to get. I am unsure. I cannot make a guarantee. I cannot make a statement except for I am unsure. Okay, so the reason why I'm involved now is because, like I said, I'm an idiot with a camera and a mouth. I've had more than 3 people come to me that are extremely upset that they did not get their Kaiju Box. And because they know I have a mouth and a camera, and I'm no longer going to even bother giving my cash to Kaiju Box LLC, that I may just say something. Well, guess what? Here I am, and I'm saying it. For example, there is a individual, I'm just going to say Ducky. I'm going to call this individual Ducky. That, I want to say a couple months ago, she was notified that her package was on the way, and it was basically being held at the post office in wherever Kaiju Box LLC is for over 4 weeks. Now it's been 8 weeks, and she still hasn't gotten her package yet. Now, talking to, I know people who work in the post office. This is, it was claimed that the item is still sitting at the post office. Well, knowing people at the post office that I do, I checked into it, and no, actually, post office don't do that. This isn't Back to the Future 3. No, they won't hold mail like that. No, they used to do that back in the 1950s and 60s. Sorry. Yeah, this is exactly, from when the information I was able to glean, whenever a shipping label is created, a notification goes out with a tracking number that you know, it's on its way to the post office. And, well, usually things are, when they get the packing label, they're brought to the post office, and then, hey, it's going to be delivered to you. But Miss Ducky has not seen her Kaiju box at all. So the information, you know, 2 plus 2 equals 5, actually potatoes, but in this case, it means that the box, the label was printed out, but the box was probably never brought to the post office. Real classy. So, like I said, this is very upsetting because some people have come to me to ask me for help with this. You know, the best advice I can give anybody whose boxes haven't shown up is to contact your credit card company, or, well, actually, hold on a second. Your credit card company, your bank, your ATM, whatever. PayPal, you're kind of boned because they don't go anything over 90 days unless there's a serious problem. And also, from what I've been finding out, people have been complaining to Indiegogo, when Indiegogo is pretty much about as worthless as having a screen door on a submarine. They won't do squat because they made their cut, they made their profit, and they really don't give a cat's butt if you get your product or not. Which leads us to more issues. Now, I've also been hearing that some of the suppliers to Kaiju Box LLC have been contacted by the customers who have not gotten their boxes. Now, this is where, Sal, you can either make things better, or your company will go extinct. Okay? First of all, these people who you have been promised, who you've claimed to have sent their box out 8+ months ago, they haven't seen their box. You should either A, refund them, or B, make damn sure that box gets to them. Because I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. You see, these people are going to start complaining and doing chargebacks on their credit cards and through their banks. Now, when you deal with a schmuck with a camera like myself, it's just words, okay? When you deal with banks, they'll kick your ass, all right? Banks and credit cards will go after you. They don't care if you lose your apartment. They don't care if your LLC gets dissolved because you owe people money. They don't care how badly you screwed up, because they will destroy you. They will destroy your LLC, and they will leave you a pauper. That's exactly what's going to happen. And plus, all these other companies that you get your supplies from, NECA and the rest, Full Moon Productions, they're getting harassed. I shouldn't say, they're getting contacted by people who should have gotten their items through you. Now, you know what that's going to mean? That means that these distribution companies are going to drop you like a turd. Okay? Well, if you can't get good distributors, and by the way, when you screw around with Full Moon Entertainment, that's another thing that ticks me off because I love Full Moon. Charles Band, good stuff. Anyway, so yeah, and the artists that you've worked with, Jeff Zarnow and Matt Frank, they're getting. I know when I spoke to Matt Frank months and months and months ago, he was contacted by a ton of people who had not gotten their boxes yet. And I can just about guarantee you that there are people still trying to contact those guys. And they're probably going to get very annoyed very quickly and not want to work with you. Which, well, that's your own damn fault. You're burning bridges. And it's not good, man. You know, I thought the Kaiju box was a fantastic idea. It actually was. It was a great idea. It's just that the execution, it's garbage. Yeah, I mean, when people try and ask you, "Where's my box?" and you block them, or you disappear for several months, and then when there's still people who have not gotten their boxes, you start up another Indiegogo account, Indiegogo plan for a third box, which, oh, excuse me, stomach's a little upset. I do apologize for that. Now, The third Indiegogo failed. I think my lights are a little bit hot. There we go. Okay. So yeah, the last... I'm getting better lighting. Kind of building stuff up here. I've got a new audio system I'm working with. Then we're going to get rid of that and some other stuff. But anyway. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. Indiegogo. Right. Yes. The Indiegogo failed. His goal was $6,000. When I checked it last about 4 or 5 days ago, it only peaked at 2,000, which is like 1/3. There's a reason for that, Sal. It's a really good reason. Because people are catching on that your customer service is terrible. People are catching on that there's people who have been waiting for over... Actually, I think it might have... Pretty much close to a year. Let that sink in. Audio levels loud. A year for their boxes. That's the box 2. And over, well, shit. Pardon the language. Actually, no, don't pardon the language. 2 years in some cases for box 1. You know, I don't want to see you fail. I really don't want to see you fail, Sal. I really don't. Because I enjoy working with the small companies. Box of Dread. Ran by one dude. Horror Pack, which I haven't subscribed to because I've been getting money. Mostly money issue at the moment. Yeah, the money issue is sitting right there. It's SH Monster Arts. Anyway, those are small companies, and like you've got Diego over there at Horror Pack. They're always on time. They have some spectacular stuff for sale and in their bags. Their packs, excuse me. If there's ever an issue, they help. They correct it. It's good. There's small distribution companies like, yes, my favorite, one of my favorites, Creepy Classics. A little story about Creepy Classics when it comes to customer service. Okay, Creepy Classics is run by a friend of mine. His name is Ron, and I love Ron to death. I love what he does. I love his company, and I love the Monster Bash convention he puts on every year. Now, I made 2 orders recently. The first order was for the Dimension Trilogy on Blu-ray from Creepy Classics, and I got an email about it, I want to say 4 or 5 hours later after I made the order, that he didn't have any copies, so we couldn't get any copies, so he's like, look, all right, I know what we can do here. I'll give you the same amount of credit for any item or series of items that you want to get as replacement. Like, oh, okay, perfect, yay! So I end up ordering the Monster Piedras Blancas, and about 2 days later, that box shows up. Yes, excellent. Customer service, man. Customer service, right there. Now, the second order I made was for It, Terror from Beyond Space. There was a little bit of an issue because I originally saw it on Amazon. Amazon was out. It's like, phew. So I hopped over to a couple other places that didn't have it. Then I'm like, hey, Creepy Classics. Cool. So I ordered from Creepy Classics. And about a week goes by, week and a half goes by, and I'm like, what's going on here? Because something must be up. Maybe Ron's not feeling good or whatever. Well, the second I opened up Facebook to look what was going on, or just for whatever, there was a post from Creepy Classics and Monster Bash saying that there was a delay in shipment for It, Terror Beyond Space. Okay, cool. No problem. And about, I want to say 30 minutes after I opened that Facebook post, I went over to the post office, and hey, there's my It, Terror from Beyond Space Blu-ray with a miniature plastic, not Godzilla figure, but Godzilla figure. Dude, that's customer service. That's cool. I wasn't grumpy anyway because it's Ron, but still, it's Creepy Classics. That's customer service. That's customer loyalty. I love them. And like, I bought a bunch of stuff from Diabolic DVD and I had some questions. They're like, There you go. Here's your issue. Well, no problem. Problem solved. I made some orders from Severin. There was a major delay because of supplying issues. They sent me an email saying, "Hey, we're really sorry. We can give you an extra DVD." And I'm like, "No, don't worry about it, guys. I just want to know what's going on." I told them, "Don't worry about the extra DVD, whatever." Well, like, give them the extra DVD anyway. But yeah, that's customer service, not turning off your messaging or blocking people on Messenger. Customer service is getting people what they paid for on dates that were supposed to be delivered. I mean, I can understand with delays and stuff. Okay, mail sucks sometimes. Items come in late, whatever. But it's been almost a year, and people still have not gotten their boxes. And once again, you wonder why the Box 3 campaign failed. It's really just because crappy communication, your customer service sucks. You need to stop blocking people. You need to be more honest about about what's going on. Sorry. I am not a happy camper about this. Seriously. I'm trying my best to keep this within the PG to a light R rating. PG-13. I'm trying my best. And also, like I said, getting stuff to where it's supposed to be within a decent amount of time. Contacting people if there's an issue. That's a big one. And not telling lies about where stuff is. It's sitting at the post office. It's been there for 4 months or 4 weeks. That shit don't happen. Sorry. That stuff doesn't happen. Or if it is really happening, let's say, benefit of the doubt theoretically happening, get down there and take care of it, dude. Seriously. And, there's been excuses of, I work a full-time job. Okay. That's great. I work 2 jobs. You know how many hours per week I put in? Between 60 to 70 hours a week when both my jobs are going full bore. 60 to 70 hours a week. I still have time to go visit with my friends to movies. I still have time to go to the post office. I still have time to do YouTube stuff, even though I don't feel like it most of the time, because I'm always fighting some form of yuck off. Not hypochondria. I have some serious issues, but anyway. Yeah, 60 to 70 hours a week in the past. I still had time to go have fun. I still had time to do what I had to do, to pay my bills, go to the post office, and send things out, because at the time I was doing a couple little Blu-ray DVD exchanges on Facebook, and I still sent things out on time. And very well packed, by the way, if I must say so myself. Okay, so Sal, you can save this. You can save Kaiju Box LLC. Get off your butt. Manage your time. Manage our money. Get refunds to the people who deserve them before they go after you with their banks and with their credit cards and with whatever else they use. Go repay, pay these people back, or get their items to them before they start contracting like the trade associations. Seriously, because your company, if you don't shape things up, is going to go extinct. It is going to go the way of Nerd Block. Nerd Block is back, but it's a different story, different company, same name, all whatever. Nerd Block started pulling this stuff that you're pulling. Items not showing up, so on and so on, not paying the distributors. They're gone. They're gone, dude. That's it. Poof. Gone. That's exactly what's going to happen if you don't shape up and ship out. So I would say my rant is almost over here. And, I'm sorry that there were some swear words in this one. That's I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible because I want my channel to be pretty much family friendly, safe for work, all that stuff. There are going to be some videos that are going to be locked down because there were they could bring some issues because of language and all that stuff. So, and I'm actually going to release some old stuff that I've had up on the site that have been locked down. I'm going to put them into rotation, links up, all that type of stuff. But yeah, this whole Kaiju Box thing, I don't want anything to do with it. I really... Hold on. Yes, everything's good. Sorry about that. That was Boo. When she messages, I gotta message back. Boo is my mom, and she gets worried. So, you know, moms. I love my mom. She's awesome. Okay, yeah. Because of all this stuff that's been going on, and just the abuse of, I don't really want, yeah, I'll use abuse. And the abuse of customers' trust and funds, the burning of bridges, and just really, I get annoyed with this type of stuff because I'm a huge person for, you know, getting what you paid for. And this just, you know, this is good. But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's just do what you're supposed to do, Sal. Get the people what they ordered. Get them what they paid for. If you can't do that, refund their money before they get nasty. I have nothing to do with you anymore. I'm just a shmoo with a camera and a mouth. So, yeah. So I've been at this for 37 minutes. This has been a rant and a half. So anyway, yeah, Kaiju Box LLC. I don't want you to go the way of the dinosaur. I don't want you to get an oxygen destroyer in the face. That's a Godzilla reference, 1954. Just so you know. I want you to succeed. But you gotta stop being you have to stop. You have to, let me rephrase that. You have to be more customer friendly. Yeah, definitely you have to be more customer friendly. I wish you luck with things. I do not want, I might keep mentioning this, I do not want to see you fail. But you're digging a hole. It's getting worse as time goes by. So you need to fix things. You need to ship items out. You need to issue refunds. You need to get back online and just do what is right. Get people their boxes. If not, you know what? If you can't get people their boxes and you still have components to the boxes, throw them in. Just put them into another box. Because people just mainly wanted this in the t-shirts. They wanted this. Shin Godzilla. Alright? They wanted this. And you know, if it takes a partial refund and for you to hop over to Amazon or back to NECA and get a supply of these things and send them out with a couple t-shirts or a refund or partial refund, do it. That's what will fix things. Not the excuses, not disappearing off the internet, and definitely not starting up a new campaign when you still haven't even fulfilled the second one. Or, in some cases, which I have to look better into just to double check, issues from the first box from close to 2 years ago. So, as you can see, my rage has abated a bit. And, you know, I really didn't want to do this video because, well, I don't like to do angry videos anymore. I did a couple of angry videos, which I'm going to remove or put on lockdown for right now. Iced coffee, I think, calms me. But anyway, yeah, just Sal, dude, just fix it. Just fix it. If you actually go get some of the things done that I mentioned to you, like maybe a full refund, partial refund, send components, go to the post office and see why the hell they're supposedly holding on to items for 4 to 8 weeks plus. If it costs a couple extra dollars in shipping, do it. Because when you start ruining your reputation in the business world, that's when things go really bad. That's when people won't spend their money with you anymore. That's how you burn bridges. And that's when your suppliers go AWOL and you don't get anything. And then you fail. And like I said, I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed. You can fix this, or at least partially fix it. And then literally, it's going to take a ton, a Godzilla poop ton of work to get people back on your side. But it is doable. You can do it. I sound like Shia LaBeouf. I don't want to sound like Shia LaBeouf. Ugh. But you can do it. Seriously. You can fix this whole mess. You can keep Kaiju Box LLC, your dream. This is your dream, dude. You can keep it going. You know, people we talk about dreams, all right? The main reason why I got into YouTube was because 2.5 years ago, I was going to die. I was going to die 2.5 years ago because of major health issues, because I destroyed my body. I wanted to have some form of record that I did something interesting. Well, here it is 2.5 years later, 100 pounds gone. I'm healthy. This is my dream. I'm doing my dream. I'm not making any money off of it, which is okay. I wish I was. But, you know, I have 62 very awesome subscribers. And people who randomly watch my videos, I appreciate every single one of you, because this is a dream. You know, being able to go out and do what you want as doing your dream. That's, you know, what is good in life? Doing your dreams. Not the whole thing with Conan. Yeah, that's, well, back in the day it was, but not anymore. Yeah, so that's your dream. I hope you can unscrew up stuff, or unscrew, descrew, do something right, please, and get Kaiju Box back to where it should be. Wow, I have to do a podcast in like 20 minutes. Ooh, okay. So, Sal, I know you're going to be all pissed off by watching this video, and I do apologize for that. But honestly, this may be the kick in the butt you need to fix things. This may be the kick in the butt you need to get things done. In order, just kind of like a wake-up call. It's like, dude, okay. I had that wake-up call 2.5 years ago, when things went really bad. I'm still here, healthier than even. I'm healthier now than I was when I was 13, and I'm 37 now. So you can continue your dream, Sal, if you fix things. If you don't fix things and you keep on messing up and doing horrible customer service and not showing up on your site and not communicating, it's going to self-destruct. And it's going to be over with. And nobody's going to trust your brand again. And that's very sad. I've seen it a lot. Different corporations, you know, megacorps have gone down like that because they've made mistakes like this. You're a startup. You're doing your dream. You said, I remember you saying that this is what you want to do with your life. I think that's fantastic. Because honestly, if you're able to fix it, and you can take better care of things, and you can make your current customers and past customers happy, and you can prove to them that you can do it, that this is truly your dream, you'll be able to do it. You know, this is your dream is in your hands. If you continue not doing well with it, say goodbye. It's gonna be gone. But if you can pull it back together, you'll still have your dream in your hands. So please, Sal, please, for the kaiju fans everywhere in America, please straighten things out, dude. Seriously. I know at the beginning of the video, I was full of anger and frustration. I've got that all out. I don't want you to fail. You know, and honestly, I really wanted to get box 3, but you might have to get like shirt size 4X and like talk to us, talk to your customers, try and contact people, try and make things right. And I'll be honest with you, you start doing that and, you know, make some good points with people, I'll come back. I'll come back, dude. Seriously. There may be a day when I can fit into a size 3XL shirt, which would be fantastic. But seriously, if you get things under control and you can prove to your customers, to your distributors, to your artists, and people who want to see you succeed, that you have got things under control and you're going to do things right, you'll be okay. And I will come back. So that was my oh my gosh, 46 minute long rant. Wow, that was a big one. So yes, there is evidence to back everything that I've set up. It's all on Facebook. There are screen caps, blah 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 blah. To Sal's customers, I would like to ask you a huge favor. I know your good graces have probably been smashed to bits, but if he starts showing dedication to this thing and actually gets off his tuchus and does things that he's supposed to do, one more chance, I don't think that'd be too much to ask. And I'll be honest with you, this is coming from my heart. I've got nothing invested in Kaiju Box, but I want to see somebody who has a passion about giant monsters. I want to see them succeed. So, you know, third time's a charm, maybe. So Sal, please shape up, ship things out, or do a make good or something. And I think things will be all right. And if things keep on going, well, it's going to be it's going to be an uphill battle, but you can do it. Okay, I got to end this thing because I got a podcast to do. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a long video. I'm actually going to be doing more stuff this week because, well, the command center here and actually everywhere else in the house has been taken over by me for a while. Sorry. Not feeling so hot. I never am most of the time. Anyway, but yeah, a lot more stuff coming. So it's going to be good. We're going to have a good time. This video is probably going to it's going to take a while for it to process and whatever. I'm actually going to go in after this thing is done processing and add some more information to the description, because I really don't want to see Kaiju Box fail. I don't want to see Sal fail. I want, I want. We all want what we paid for. I got what I paid for. I just want everybody else to get, some type of make good or whatever, enough to satisfy them. And I want to see Sal stop screwing up and succeed. All right, that's all, everybody. Have a good one, and I will see you definitely next Sunday. I had to take a couple Sundays off because I wasn't feeling good, and I'm still not. Anyway, all right. And I'll be honest with you, this potty knocker. Well, take a look. The detail on it's pretty darn good. So, I really can't complain too much about the Body Knocker. I give it, out of 10, about a 4-ish. So, that's pretty decent. Alright, ghouls, I'm out of here.